Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Fab In 5. So today I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Tarte C Breezy Cream Blush. This is new, so if you want to find out how this baby performs, then keep on watching. These are supposed to be weightless cream blushes that make application a breeze. It has marine plants to reduce the look of fine lines, visibly smooth and soften your skin, coconut to nourish and enrich, and sodium hyaluronate, which hydrates and plumps the appearance of skin, gives you the just pinched color that doesn't fade. It minimizes the look of pores and fine lines for a fresh, youthful look. It applies like silk while smoothing and hydrating the skin with slip grip technology. It's basically just a cream blush that's supposed to be easy to apply, blend, and actually give you a smoothed out glowy effect. Or not glowy, but like you know, natural flush. This is the shade Pink Sky, which it is like a cooler toned rosy shade. I have my primer, my foundation, concealer, and cream contour on. I'm gonna do one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. It is quite pigmented, as you can see, so you don't need a lot. Just tap in maybe once, maybe twice, and like even just remove some of the product. I'm gonna test it over top of powder today just to see if it lifts, because sometimes it can shift the powder around and make it look like you're, you know, lifting your makeup and like moving it around and it looks patchy. But then there's also some cream blushes that work well on top of powder, which I personally like to be able to have the option to do that if you want to touch it up or fix it, add some. So I like to test them when I do reviews, but I do recommend, if you are worried about it shifting your makeup, to do it underneath powder. And also, if you are the type of person that has trouble blending it out, you know, maybe you have to take a little longer to blend, definitely do it underneath powder. If you're going to apply it on top of powder, I would do it once you're kind of familiar with the product, you know how much to use, and you can just apply it and just kind of place it and blend it just very minimally. As you can see, this blended out actually really easily, like super easy. So as you can see, it looks very smooth, pigmented. It looks a part of the skin. Like, this is stunning. Very a part of the skin. Beautiful, like matte finish without looking dry or heavy. It's pigmented, but it also isn't too pigmented. It's blendable. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a lighter application on this side, and then I'll build it on top of powder to see again if that's an option. So I'm just gonna go in with not quite as much product. Yeah, and so it's definitely able to be a really, really natural option as well. So you can kind of go build it or go natural, which is nice to have that option. So it seems to be quite versatile as well. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is set my face, and then I'm gonna come back and do this side just a little bit more to see how it sits on top of powder. I also forgot to mention that it does seem to smooth the skin slightly. It does not accentuate any texture, which is nice. I just realized I forgot to use a brush. I apologize, guys. I might use a brush to build it. I'm really liking the way that it's set as well. As you can see, it's just so like naturally flush, looks a part of your skin, doesn't look powdery, obviously, because it's cream, and that's the biggest reason I love cream blush. I'm gonna pick some up on the brush and tap. Oh yeah, you get more pigmentation with the brush for sure, so be careful with the brush, which is common. It seems to be applying okay with the brush, but I personally think it gives a more airbrush finish with the sponge. I do find it's a little easier to blend out as well. I think we're pretty even. Yeah, it actually went on top of powder really well. As I said, you wouldn't want to play with it too much, because that's when things are going to start to like shift around. So yeah, I would say that this is a success. I definitely think it applies very smooth. It blends really easily, and it doesn't lift or affect or move or shift or, you know, kind of mess with the makeup under or on top of powder, which is great. Again, quick tip is make sure you're not blending too much when you're on top of powder, because even the best cream blushes that do work on top of powder can still mess up your makeup if you're kind of playing with it too much. No, I'm really impressed. I definitely think this is a stunning product. I really do think it's worth the money. You do get quite a bit of product as well. I do recommend it. Hey guys, so I just realized I never recorded an outro because I had intended on doing a wear test. So here I am, editing mode. I'm here to record my outro. I'm not wearing it today, but I've worn the blush multiple times now, and I've had really great experiences with it every time. It applies well, as you've seen and as I've said. I also find that it wears really well. It doesn't fade, lasts all day long. So I'm really, really happy with the blush, and that is my final review. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and give this video a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.